Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FIRDAUS.
And my name is NAJWA WADHIHAH.
And we're going to talk about the reflection for our interview videos. So for our interview session, we interviewed Encik Muhammad Faizal Anas bin Yusoff,
which is Assistant Manager at Terengganu Language Center, TLC.
and we asked him about jobs, about his educational background,
What
motivates him to choose the occupation, and then the examples of the events or the programs he held there, as well as the challenging,
problem he had,
and then how he solved it. The last one is the unforgettable moment while he works there.
Okay, so he works he works as Assistant Manager at Terengganu Language Center located at Terengganu Public Library. And
for his education background, he stated that he studied at 3 different universities. It's not really universities because he studied at UNIZA, but then in the
UNIZA always change name, right?
yeah, before the UNIZA changed name 3 times, from KUZA to UDM, and then now
UNIZA.
until now UNIZA, yeah. And then from there, he stated that he graduated in Bachelor of English Communication.
And you know what? He was the first batch of this course, and he is our senior lah.
Yeah, he is our senior for this course.
Very legend senior.
Yeah. Moving on to the next question we asked, which is what motivates him to choose this occupation. So before this, he works as a teacher, teaching for nearly almost 9 years before he becomes the assistant manager at TLC.
And during that years, he realized that Terengganu has the potential as the tourist center. And thus, he believed that it is very important for Terengganu people and students in Terengganu to master English. So during the teaching years, you could see the efforts parents did for their children to learn English. So that's why he tried to apply the job to help Terengganu people.
Yeah. The next one is we're going to talk about. We asked him about the programs that he held there, which are some of the programs are.
3M, right?
Yeah, 3M. 3M.
Which is membaca, mengira,
membaca, mengeja, mengira.
Yeah.
And then they held a program, basically a tuition program to help students after coming back from school. After they finished their school, they came to a library to finish their homeworks while waiting for their parents. Yeah.
And basically, this is important because parents do not have to look after their children finish their homework at home.
Yeah.
So it's easy for them to do other jobs. The last program that has been held is English program School Holiday.
Yeah.
Which is
They usually held during December. Usually during December and June, during the midterm,
yeah.
And then for this program, they will take several students from universities to become their faces to help them teach these students.
Especially student UNIZA,
Yeah.
because UNIZA have the course, right, English communication, so it's easier for them to take us as a faci to teach the post at school holiday program. And as you guys know,
We have joined the programs, and then we have experienced how to teach them before, and then we could say that it is very challenging actually to teach children. So let's moving on to the next question, which is the challenges that Encik Anas faced before, and then how he coped with the challenge. So one of the challenges that he face is from people not knowing
Yeah, from people not knowing
what is
what is
TLC or where even is TLC.
Yeah.
From what he said, the way he faced these problems is that he tried engaging in social medias and putting everything the unit has done, like the programs, and they posted in the social medias, the YouTube, the Instagram, Facebook, whatsoever. And then from there, there's more participants joining the programs, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And then last but not least, the unforgettable moment he had while being there. So one of the unforgettable moments he mentioned is that he unfortunately involved in an accident.
Near the traffic light.
Near the traffic light. Yeah. So from there, he got hit by
By a car that was drove by a
Chinese woman.
Yeah.
Chinese woman at that
Around,
time.
I think, like 15.
50s.
Yeah.
In his 50s, I think. Yeah. And then at the time he was going to a program which
Yeah,
is
he rushed to the program.
he rushed to the program actually, which is
But then-
in I don't remember.
The Chinese woman.
The woman was not understanding of his situation, so
Yeah.
she kept on nagging, and then she said that she was going to go to lodge a report and then everything else. But after further talking, discussion, they came to a conclusion that Encik Anas can go to his work first and then come back later to solve the case. Yeah, and then that is his unforgettable moment. And the lesson,
You know something.
okay.
The unforgettable moment is when Encik Anas drove the car with a tire that.
All right.
It's like I think the tire is pancit.
I don't. Yeah, but then there is something wrong with the tire.
Yeah.
So the lesson he learned there was that he need to check the vehicle first before going anywhere. Funny, right? Okay, so for our next objective, which is who is this person? Basically, like we already told you guys, he is our senior, band senior, because he is the first batch of our course right here in Unisa. And then,
But he also our leader in
yeah, he's one of our bosses.
our bosses.
Why we joined the program in TLC, at TLC.
We know him because of the program that we joined.
Yeah. And then for our topic, what is the relation between Encik Anas and our topic? So our topic basically discuss about the background and of the occupation. So we choose him because we think that his occupation is quite interesting. Rather than becoming a teacher just under the government, right? Teaching at schools and everything. He stayed in library to teach others. And
I wonder why he chose to become an assistant manager rather than a teacher, because he was a teacher for 9 years,
nearly
right?
9 years, yeah.
So why did he choose another job?
That's why we did this interview and then we got the answer. But you have to watch the video.
The video is quite interesting.
Yep, indeed. And then the third one, we're going to discuss about the verbal communication involved in our interview. So I think,
So far the interview was smooth.
yeah, I would say that it was smooth
Yeah.
because both of us and the interviewee can talk in English quite well. So there's no miscommunication in this case. There's not a lot of miscommunication. There are miscommunication, but there's not a lot. And then, but still, since our mother tongue is Malay, so there are some Malay words involved in the interview session.
But it's okay because the three of us is from Malaysia, so we understand the Malaysian language.
The content is there. We could understand each other. That's all that matters right there. Then we are going to talk about the non-verbal communication. What do you think, Wadi?
I think it's really okay. It's really good because
just
Oh,
we
because,
move quite a lot. Our
yeah.
hands move, and our eyes, we see each other. I mean, we sometimes we maintain contacts. Maintaining contacts can actually the other person feels like they were getting
Attention.
attention. Yeah, they were given the attention. So that's why they will focus to us when we are maintaining the eye contact.
And they feel like confident to talk more about themselves because we're listening to them attentively. Yeah.
And then by using the hand movements, hand gestures, you can actually express how you are talking. So
Our reaction.
yeah, you can actually
to
show
the
your
interviewee answer.
yes, that's correct. That was what I was going to deliver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to forget our face.
Facial features.
Yeah.
Facial features as well, it matters as well in that moment. In our interview session, it's not a formal interview session, so there are lots of laughing and jokes basically. So it was a really fun interview session.
So far, this interview session was quite amazing for us, and it's really make us feel like I really want to do this again.
Yeah, with him, yeah. I feel like I
think he has
much more to tell us. There are more stories he can share from what he has experienced before as a student and even as a teacher, and now he's working as the assistant manager at the office.
That's true.
And I think that's all. That's all from us. Thank you.
See you again.